Hello friends, Satyendra here, and in this video, let's insert a flat view inside your drawing in Creo Parametric. So let's get started. So I've added all my bend views, detail views, isometry views, dimensions. Now my next task is to add a flat view somewhere here inside the drawing, and this can be done by two different ways. And for that, first you need to open your part. Now the next thing you need to do is you need to create a flat pattern inside your part. So click your flat pattern. It will generate a flat view. But if you go inside this, you have two other options, create rep and create instance. So these are the two ways to add a flat view inside your drawing. Now the same thing can be accessed using flat pattern preview. You have the same options here also. So you can either go with this option or this option. So I prefer this option. Now if you go inside, these two options are grayed out. It is not highlighted yet. But once you create the flat pattern, these two options will be highlighted. Now let's add flat pattern using these two options and understand the difference between these two. So create instance is the old legacy method through which we were creating the flat pattern till Creo Parametric 4.0. From Creo 5 you have this new option, create rep. So when you create a flat view using create instance, it adds a new part in the form of family table. So if you go for create instance, it will add a new part within your family table with flat pattern. So once you have created a new instance, you can move it back. So now you have two parts. First one is with bend view and second one with flat pattern. So you can see your flat pattern here. So once this is done, now you can go to your drawing and use drawing models to insert the flat view. Now here you have add model, delete model, set model, remove rep, set add rep, replace model display. These many options. So we will use add model to add this flat instance. So once you have added the flat instance is your active part now. Now from here you can change your active part. So now your flat instance is your active part. So now if you create a general view and place it, your flat view got placed. This is the bounding box dimension, the overall seat size. So this is one way to add your flat pattern inside your drawing. But in this case you are creating another instance in the form of family table. Now the another way is by creating the flat rep. So I'll just delete it. Go back to your part once again. Now here if you go to family table, you still have this. Now I'll just delete this. So now there is nothing inside the family table, but you have the flat pattern created here. So now I'll just activate it and then I'll go inside this and I'll go for create rep. So now if you go to family table, there is no instance added here. But if you go to view manager, you have this newly created flat rep. So if you move it back, you have a bend view. And if you go to your flat rep, you have a flat view. So master rep is a bend view and your flat rep is a flat view. Now go back to your drawing models, and here instead of using add model, you need to use set add rep. Click it, select this rep and set done. So now I have flat rep as my current rep. So if I place a general view, I'll get the flat view. Here also you are getting the bounding box dimension, the overall size. Now to add the bend line, you can go to annotate, show model annotation, select this last tab and select the view. Now you are getting lot of bend lines. So you can either select one by one all the bend lines, or you can go for all and you can deselect whichever you don't want and apply it. So now you have all your required bending lines. Unwanted center axis you can delete later on. So using view manager, you can shuffle between flat view and bend view. So this was the two different ways to insert your flat view inside your drawing in Creo Parametric, and I hope this video will be helpful. Now you can like this video if you find this video helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.